Hello and welcome to another vlog. So I am just getting ready to go to work. It is Monday afternoon. I have spent the morning filming videos, which now I have to edit. First of those should be up on Wednesday, which will be my April currently reading. Just talking about what I read in March, what I am currently reading, and what I am going to read in April. So that's been my morning. Because I had yesterday off work because it was Easter Sunday and it was such a nice day. I got so much done. I didn't work any more hours than I normally would, but I got so much done because it was all a load of small tasks. So I got Instagram basically planned out for the week. So I will be posting on Instagram. I did post on Instagram yesterday. I got Fire Witch, which is the exciting part. I got Fire Witch outlined. So I haven't outlined every scene, but I've got all of the big plot points outlined. So I know what the catalyst is. I know what the midpoint is. I know what the finale is going to be. I've managed to sort out the plot. I think in combination of spending the last few weeks, couple months thinking about it, just listening to music on my walks to work and thinking about the story and letting myself just daydream like I used to, which I think is a huge part of my process. I came up with a few different ideas and plot points and I laid it out using like A4 pieces of paper. I had one A4 piece of paper per act, so 4 pieces of paper because I work on a 4-act structure. And then I divided each piece of paper into individual beats based on the Save the Cat beat sheet, which is the plotting method I've found to be the most useful for me. And then I got sticky notes. I wrote down all the things that I know. So like, obviously because the book's already written, this was a lot easier than starting from scratch. So the things that I know I want to stay there. The things like the opening image is staying more or less the same. The final image is staying more or less the same. And then I just filled in the gaps for both Daphne's storyline and the historical storyline, which focuses on a character called Mariella. So I've got it all planned out. And then I sat down and I plotted out Act 1 scene by scene, which not a lot is changing in Act 1. Act 1 is going to be the easiest. It was later on, it was Act 4, it all completely fell apart in Act 4. Act 3 wasn't great either, so after the midpoint. It all fell apart after the midpoint basically, but I've changed what the midpoint is. And I've changed the order of some of the events, so I think it makes a little bit more sense. Tomorrow, at the minute I'm thinking tomorrow because I'm excited to get back to it, I'm just going to start writing and I'm going to rewrite it because I think it could stand to use more description, which is a problem I've always had and something that I learned at university and that made my degrees worth it, was I struggle with description. I think I've gotten better for it over the years, but I think I could add in some more and slow the pacing down because my first drafts tend to be really fast paced because I'm focused on the actions, I'm focused on what the characters are doing, I'm focused on the plot points, but I think in places I need to slow it down, slow the pacing down, and adding in a bit of description and a bit of thinking and breathing time for the characters will hopefully do that. I'm really excited to get back to it. I've missed it. That's my update. Welcome to the vlog. I don't think I said my intro, did I? So I am VA Winter, an indie author retelling history and classic literature with a speculative twist. My current project is Fire Witch, which will be out by the end of the year. It is a retelling kind of the witch trials. It's contemporary urban YA fantasy and I love it, and I hope when you all get to read it, you love it too. So I'm going to go to work now. Hello again. It's Friday. I'm getting ready to go to work again and I don't want to go. And I think partly the fact that I don't particularly like my job, or at least I don't like some of my job. Largely with all of it, it's just I would sooner be at home working on my books, working on my videos, working on whatever else I'm working on at the time, my social media. This is where I want to be. This is what I enjoy doing. It's the reason behind Project Freedom. Get to the point where I can do what I enjoy for a living. That's the point. That is the one central goal driving every single thing that I'm doing at the minute, is I just want to do what I enjoy doing for a living. This morning I have edited this vlog up to this point, and then I've read another chunk of Atomic Habits. I'm nearly at the end. I will finish it tomorrow. That's the plan, is to finish it tomorrow. Yesterday, I didn't really do anything. I read a little bit of A Court of Mist and Fury, but I had an 8-hour shift and it was a really early one. And by the time I got home and had something to eat, I was just so tired. I was struggling to keep my eyes open and went to bed early. So I'm going to go to work now. That'll be the rest of my day. Hopefully I'll read some more of A Court of Mist and Fury tonight. I will talk to you again tomorrow.